Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Questions. We're going to do slide 4, and let's see what we have to talk about today. So, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so, Vedran, you're at the top of the board there. You will go first.
Okay,
So,
as you wish.
right, you have number 2.
What do you like the most about your family? Wow, that's a tricky one. Really tricky one.
You can
So
pretend.
can we maybe skip that
Yes,
one?
you can pretend. You can pretend.
But it's not possible to
If you
skip the
don't-
question.
If you don't want, I can take it. If you don't want to answer
Oh,
this
right.
one.
Okay, you want to change it. Go on then, Linda.
Okay. Yeah, Linda, go
Yeah.
ahead. Thank you, Linda.
My pleasure. So what I like the most about my family is when it comes to bad times, we are all together. We are solidar, and we all support each other. And this is what I like the most.
Right, you all sleep in the same place or in the same room?
Sorry?
You said you're all together when you go to sleep at night?
No. I mean that we are like supporting each other. We are together and supporting each other. It's not about sleeping, but it's about being together and being there
Caring.
for the others. Yeah.
Being
Right.
connected. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because once I was staying with a Moroccan family, and it was in the summer, of course, and we were sleeping on the roof because it was so hot. So we would prepare all the mattresses to lie on, and then we all laid down there on the roof, and we went to sleep looking at the stars.
Yeah.
So I was just asking because I wasn't quite sure. So
yeah,
yes.
it happened. It could happen sometimes in summer when all the family is there. Yes, we do such thing.
Yeah. So this is the nice thing about sharing and being together, and you know that they are there for you. Right, so we've got number 6. Okay, Vedran, try number 6.
What's the coolest thing you have ever seen? The coolest thing I ever seen. I don't know if I should be honest or not.
Don't make me red.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. The coolest thing, I was very surprised when I came here, when I first came here to Ireland. I was very surprised with that might sound a bit pretentious, but I was very surprised with Brazilian women in a positive way. I have a lot of Brazilian women at the workplace, and really the girls are all beautiful, and it just, you know, it's like very, very unusual to me, you know, because I'm from small town and I'm not used to be in that kind of environment, and suddenly you're surrounded with all that, you know, so with all those girls from another side of the globe, and it's, yeah, I was like, at the
Blown
beginning
away?
it was very, yeah, that's right, I was, yeah. I was surprised, you know. It was a new experience.
No, I can imagine because in general, Brazilian girls, I don't know if they're famous for being beautiful, but they're quite spectacular for the way they dress, the way they act, I suppose. And if you come from a very small town, it's
village,
like,
you can say village, it counts below 50,000. So basically it's on global scale, it's village. Yeah.
So you took a second look. So that was what happened when you saw all these beautiful women.
Yeah, they've taken a second look. Yeah.
Right, Claudia, number 4.
What's your favorite story? My favorite story. Right now, just is coming to my mind a funny story that happened to me when I was studying at the university. So after work, I used to take a bus, and it was a big bus that I needed to take to go to the university. And there wasn't a stop, a station like that, because it was very common that you stay on a corner or in a certain point and just stop the bus, and the bus carry on or stop to carry on. So the bus didn't stop at all. It was so slowly. Maybe the bus driver thought that I was more, I don't know, more agile, or I don't know, more, I was able to go on the bus quickly and fast and easy, but it wasn't like that. So I put my foot on the step, and I was wearing heels, high heels, and I lost one of my shoes, and the bus started to move, and I was screaming, "Oh, please stop!" Because I lose my shoe. So everybody start to stop, here, stop, because here is a problem. And I had to get down the bus just in one foot, moving very weird, and to pick up my shoes, put on my shoe again, and climb again to the bus. And it was embarrassing, but at the same time, it was so funny and strange. I don't know how could it happen to me.
Right, so the bus didn't have an official bus stop, so you just stopped the bus, and the bus stops when you put your hand up.
Yes, but
Um,
slow speed, not at all. It doesn't
Oh,
stop
so
at
it's
all.
keep
It
moving,
was
but a bit
just
slower.
slow.
It
Keep
is only
moving,
slow,
keep
yeah.
moving. Yes.
All right, so when it's
I,
getting
I
close,
was like Cinderella, but in a bus.
the princess lost her slipper, no?
Yes.
So they slow down when you are going to get on the bus. You're supposed to get hold of the handle and get on the bus, and it carries on because he doesn't want to stop. And but you were so unlucky that day, you lost your shoe, they had to stop, and thankfully everyone made the bus driver stop. No,
Mhm.
I can imagine you would have gone red. No, everyone
Oh my gosh.
shouting and telling you to stop.
I was only thinking about my shoe, because I thought the tire maybe
Oh, they would
pushed
have
down
squashed
my
your shoe.
shoe.
Yeah,
Yes,
you were only worried about your shoe, not yourself.
yes.
All right, okay. I don't think I would have been able to get on the bus. I don't think I would have been able to jump on the bus. Right. Here we go, Vedran. Have you ever lost something you really liked? What did you do?
Okay, in which sense?
I
Have
don't
I
know.
lost something? Or something like
An object.
an object? Yeah, okay. Have I ever lost something I liked? I cannot remember that I ever lost something I liked, really. I don't think I ever lost an object that I liked. I only lost people that I liked, never an object. That's my
Oh, you mean you lost friends?
friends and people. Yeah.
Right. And then there's nothing you can do about that. It just happens.
Yeah, mostly. Most of the
Oh,
time.
right. Okay. I'm trying to think if I ever lost anything. I don't think so. I forget my keys, but I don't actually lose them. I just forget them. I can't remember if we did 8. No, we didn't. So 8, Linda.
8. What would you want to buy if money wasn't an issue? Maybe a house.
Smart decision.
Sorry?
I said smart decision.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I'm tired of living in a flat, with other people, and maybe living in a fourth floor, having someone
above you.
Above, and I really wish I have my own house, my own garden, and yes, maybe a house.
Then you would feel more at home, no? That you could do what you want, how you want it, etc.
Absolutely.
Now you mention about above. My daughter, the other day, I visited her in her house, and I realized that the person upstairs, she walks around with high heels. So you could hear her going clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop all the time. And I don't have this problem, thankful. I don't really hear my neighbors or see them at all. So I'm quite lucky. But when we were sat there watching the television, we just heard the woman upstairs, clip, clop, all day long. So your neighbors can affect you a lot, no? So yes. I think you would like to live in a house with the garden around it, so you would be detached from everybody, and you would feel more at home, no? Yes. I lived in a chalet, which is like a house with a garden around it. The only disadvantage is you worry sometimes at night. The security.
Yes. It could be a problem here also.
You have a lot of advantages. So if I was alone, sometimes I would get a little nervous, but only sometimes. Right, Claudia. Right, number 10. To finish for today, number 10.
What's the longest walk you've ever taken? Now I can remember another story.
Oh, you can remember another story. Oh, good.
Yeah, but it's the longest walk that I think I've ever done, because I was so young, so I need to go from one point to another point of the city, but I was so I didn't know how to take the bus and to move into the city. I was so nervous. So I took the wrong bus. So the instructions that I had didn't work because I took the wrong bus. So the bus took for another road, another streets, and I was pretty nervous and I was scared because I didn't know that area. And after a long trip, I get down the bus in a stop, just trying to get the same bus, just to come back to the same point, because I didn't know where I was. And after that, I get down the bus in a place that I knew, and I had to walk a long time just to go to the place the people were waiting for me. And I don't know, I didn't know how to get there. I didn't have enough money to take a taxi. So I had to walk for about an hour to get to that place. And everybody, it's supposed to, I had to arrive at maybe 8 a.m. And finally I get there around 11 a.m.
Oh.
And at that time, there wasn't a cell phone. You didn't have any way to call and to advise I'm lost and something happened to me, and it was scary, and I was walking alone for through the streets just to get to the original destiny.
Mhm.
That's
And-
my story.
No, but you must have gone through a lot of emotions there, no?
Yes, I can imagine.
Upset because you were lost, worrying that you weren't going to meet the people on time, and then you didn't know where you were. There's nothing worse than being lost,
Yes.
because then you get so nervous, no?
Yes, I
Yes, but
was
you
so
can always
young.
ask someone. You can always ask someone for direction, right?
Oh,
Most of the time, huh? No.
oh, I don't know what to say to that, because I've asked people directions and I've got into a worse situation because they don't know how to give directions. Once I was in Istanbul and I wanted to go from this train station to another train station. And I asked 4 times and they said, get on this train and get off in 4 stops. No, so they said, get on this train. And they told me how many stops I had to wait for because I didn't understand the language. I did it. And when I got off, they said, no, 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 this is not the train. It was another train. So they did that to me 4 times. And in the end, my friend said, what did I tell you? We should have got a taxi. So let's get out of here and we're going to get a taxi. Because we couldn't trust, not trust, but they were just making us very confused. And for
Yeah.
example, if you go to London, which has happened to me, most of the people there are not from London.
Mhm.
Mm.
So when you stop them, they don't know where to tell you to go. And another thing, not everyone can give directions. It sounds
Mhm.
easy,
Yes.
but they're so used to the car. If they want you want to walk in directions, they don't know which way to send you because they know where to go with the car, but not the way to walk. no?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
So I don't know. You have these feelings because you have lived them
Yeah.
yourself, no?
Yes, but Claudia, the road was like flat, or it was like hills or something. How was the road you have walked?
It was through the city, but
Ah.
that bus was going to and not the best area of the city, and I didn't know that area, but it looks very dangerous. That I was young, I was scary, and I didn't know how to come back to the same place because I took the wrong route.
Yeah,
So
because
another thing,
yeah,
remember, get on the bus, get off the bus.
Off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on the bus,
Off.
get off the bus.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right? So we get on buses and we get off buses. But
Yeah.
in each country, the buses work in very peculiar ways, no? That one where you said it didn't have an official place to stop and you had to get on while it was moving slowly. When I was in Morocco, not everywhere. In some places, they didn't have a bell to tell them to stop. I don't know why. They've removed them all. And you used to have to knock on the window so that the bus driver would stop. And I didn't know that. And I was thinking, where's the bell? Because I'm used to the bell being on the handle or somewhere, and I kept looking around, where is it? And they realized I wanted to get off the bus because I was moving towards the door, and so they started to hammer on the door, and the bus driver heard and he would stop at the bus. No, so every country has a different way of doing things. No, you need to learn. Well, guys, thank you for coming again and doing random
Thank you.
questions.
Thank
It's
you.
time
Thank
to
you.
go.
Yes.
So let's say goodbye.
See you soon.
Bye
Bye.
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 Claudia, take more care when you're going out.
Yes, yes, for sure.